Karibu wasikilizaji, habari zenu. Welcome to another warm Tuesday evening here in Poland. The weather is getting warmer and warmer. You're listening to my Polska with Pascalia and Davine, and I'm your host, Davine. Unfortunately, my co-host is not around today. She's become a very busy woman. Tutataka kujua siku hizi anaenda wapi. Anyway, I hope she'll join us next Tuesday. But again, I'm not alone. Good thing, I'm not alone. I'm being joined here by a wonderful person that I've gotten to know. His name is Stanley Ndua. Karibu sana, Stanley.
Shukran, asante sana.
Karibu sana and karibu to IMI Radio. So, Stanley Ndua is a Kenyan-born, Warsaw-based cultural organizer, curator, and storyteller. He works at the intersection of film, art, migration, and identity. He coordinates the Migrant platform at Strefa Vlensova. He'll pronounce that right. Co-curates on Scene, DKF, and is working on the Massive Africa's Day 2026. His mission? To amplify African diaspora voices and reshape our narratives here in Poland. So, Stanley, you're a man of many hats.
Thank you.
I hope I got that introduction correct.
Absolutely. No one could do it better than you,
Our listeners are eager to listen to you. So the floor is yours, Stanley.
Okay. First and foremost, thank you for having me. Mm-hmm. It's such an honor to be here in this platform. Mm-hmm. So I am Stanley. As you introduced me, I'm from Kenya, but I've been based in Poland now for the last almost 7 to 8 years.
Okay.
Yeah, and Warsaw, it's all, I know I'm from Nairobi, yes, but Warsaw is my city,
Yeah, so 8 years, si miaka kidogo.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, and I'm always this curious person. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I like to roam around. So it's very hardly you will find me at home. So I have to know what's going on, yeah? Mm-hmm. Like getting myself involved. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so basically almost like 5 years now, I was based here in Warsaw, and I started involving myself with different community projects which are happening here in Warsaw. And luckily, I found a very good community that I connected with, and we started more or less creating things that are specific, shaped towards our community.
And maybe before we get into you getting involved in what you are involved in right now, how did you even get yourself in also in the first place?
The journey, yeah?
Yeah, the journey from Nairobi. Everyone, sometimes when I tell people I'm in Poland or I came to Poland from Kenya, they're like, you're miles away from home. So What was your reason to relocate?
Wow. It's a long story, but we're gonna share it, yeah?
Yeah, of course. We have all the time.
Yeah, actually I was going to Holland, Yeah, and then I by mistake I took a wrong flight and I found myself to Poland, So sometimes I'm always even wondering, what
would have happened if you?
Yeah, come on, it's a joke. So in general, this started very, very long time ago, since when I was a young boy. Yeah, back in Kenya, I grew up in a family that we were always involved in many, many projects, especially my mother. And she was working on a foundation called Childcare. And through that, so basically my home was always full of, kids around, people coming around. And every time there is some projects happening. So I grew up into that sense of like building something and always connected with people. And then from that, I was involved in many kind of different projects in Kenya and with the Catholic Church. And I was more involved in project connected with sports. Yeah, so we were using football as a way of creating a platform of like young people, especially boys, communicating on what's happening towards our community. Also building a safe spaces for youths, for kids that they could play on, so and on. And then from that, it came up an opportunity, actually before I came to Poland, and it's connected with it. So it came this opportunity that there was between the Kenyan government and the Italian government, there was an opportunity to send some young people to Italy. And we were there to go learn some things that we can come and use them into our communities.
Oh,
So
it was like what
an
do they
exchange
call?
and
Yeah,
Erasmus.
an exchange
It was an
program.
exchange program, but under Erasmus, and actually we were the first people to be invited from outside the block. Yeah, so I came to Italy. I was in Bologna for some time, and through there also I continued getting involved in many different projects, activism here and there, and it's from there where the Poland started calling. Yeah.
From Italy now.
From Italy, from Bologna. So I met these young, wonderful people also who are from Poland. We were staying in the same flat. We were working on the same foundacy, and from there I started having interest about Poland. I would hear many things that were happening here, and then when after like a year, I returned back to Kenya. And then there was an idea, okay, I would like to do something connected with my study, my field of work. And I thought maybe I could pursue some studies. And then when we were looking around, we found that Poland, actually, it's one of the cheapest and the best to live in, like to afford when you want to really study.
Yeah, for sure.
Exactly.
When it comes to education, Poland is fair.
Is the best, yeah. And they are very quite advanced.
Yeah.
So then it came like, okay, why not give it a chance, and then maybe try it, go and see how it looks like. Yeah, but actually before I would decide if I would take studies, the idea was that I would come to visit for 3 weeks. Yeah, so I came for 3 weeks in Wrocław, and then from there how I stayed, it's always a wonder for me,
How you stayed after your studies now?
Before even I started the study.
Oh, before you started.
Because then when you arrive and all the bureaucracy with the documents and everything on, so I was already like 3 weeks already passed, a month passed. Yeah.
So your school was in Wrocław?
Yes, I was to take in Wrocław.
Okay.
Yeah, so then I tried here and there. I started moving around. I'm always saying that because of Zupas, because I really like Zupas. So this is how they get to convince me, to stay around. Yeah, so I stayed in Wrocław for a while, and unfortunately, I wasn't able to enroll myself to any study. And then I thought maybe I could do something maybe here in Warsaw, yeah? Because in the beginning in Wrocław was quite, back, it was back in 2015. I came actually when it was the change of the new government, when the immigration issue was like really up, yeah. So it was quite very hard there to, like, in general, connect even with the community. Sometimes we would meet Kenyans, but it was like very rarely, yeah. So I couldn't find myself there. And then there was this moment that reached that I was like, okay, you know what, because it's becoming like this issue of studies becoming like, no, it will not work out. So I think it will be the best if I could start rethinking about maybe coming back to Kenya and so on and so on. Yeah. But before that happened, I told myself that I would give myself a time. And then I came here in Warsaw. I was coming in Warsaw often for like just some visit. Yeah, and when I came around Warsaw, it's very funny because on the last moment when I was like, okay, now I'm taking my stuff, so this is done.
Yeah.
And I went to a certain place here in Warsaw. It's a community place. It's a place that actually everybody, when you are new, it's the first place you have to go,
Is there?
Yeah, it's called Plan B. It's in Plaza Bicella.
How comes I've never heard of that?
Oh my God! So you are still new.
I'm still new.
If you haven't been there, you haven't connected with this city or this country. Yeah.
Now that I'm connected to Stanley, you need to take me there.
Ah, exactly. But it's not what it used to be, like back in the days.
Oh, okay.
But maybe. Yeah. So, and when I was there, I just saw what was just missing: a community of vibrant young people. And there were a lot of them. They were engaged in different cultural activities. They were artists.
So that space was open for everyone, not just immigrants, locals. It was open for everyone.
Actually, it's a pub.
Oh, it's a pub.
And it's a pub that, and it's not just a pub. Actually, it's a place that they're one of the biggest, I think, platform in this country that always stood up, especially with immigrants, LGBT community, etc., etc. They are like activists. point of view.
Oh.
So that place attract many people coming across different countries, different sections of experience. Yeah, and so through there, actually, I met quite a lot of people. So there were people who are artists, as I mentioned earlier. There were people working in corporates here and there. And it's there where I met even actually, I would say, my first best friend in this country, you know.
Wow.
Yeah, coming from another, actually far away, even I never imagined this, yeah. And then it was just an evening where I met some young ones and they were like, okay, what do? You are like, here, you are new, blah, blah. And then all then started from there. And every time we started meeting on what was happening around. And then I started to getting myself involved. Yes, but before that we'll go on, then there was this, because in Vroswa, didn't mention this, when I was trying to find out how can I connect myself, I was doing street photography.
So you're a photographer.
I am a photographer.
Yeah, so listeners, if you want Stanley's services, he's also a photographer.
Yeah, but we are much welcome. You know? Yeah. So, through, in the beginning when you arrive into a new place, there is this that you're lost, there is the fear, and especially that time, there was a lot of negativity and like pressure towards immigrants and everything on. And you are new, you don't know anybody, and you want to connect yourself. So I wanted to overcome the fear. And what was the best way that could push you out of home and go out there? And with that curious, so it was a camera. So, and when I was, after this plan B, and I met this good friend of mine, he comes from Cuba and he's a street artist. So it came, okay, because you do a street photography, so we could do something together, yeah? So every time you would find that, I'm with my camera, I'm roaming around, and through street photography, I would say was one of the key of overcoming the fear and really helping me to get connected and to feel really at home. Yeah, so this is how all that journey started.
Wow, such a long, beautiful journey.
It was indeed.
Yeah, I'm tempted to ask. So, what happened to your studies? And that's how you finished about them. Like, you never persuaded your studies further.
I never persuaded it because first it was the challenges that when sometimes we imagine things and. I could share this because at the beginning, it's hard one.
Take your time. Your time.
The idea of me being abroad, like especially coming to Poland, it was something that my dad was very, very against it.
Okay.
So even my going off my Italy, it's something that for Italy he did agree for it. But then when it appeared about Poland and I would tell him about the idea of study, so I was expecting that he would be like providing me with a fee. Yeah, but unfortunately things did go south, not as the way I was expecting them to go. Yeah, no, it's fine. I think you understand our culture, how it is.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, but he had his reason and I completely, totally understood it. Yes, but there is something about me that I don't give up easily. So either there was not that I could try to find it by myself, Yeah, so I was like, just around and struggling to see what and how can I. But then it became a bit more complicated with my documentation and everything else. So it had to be put on pause. Yes.
Wow, that's quite inspiring. Like the heart of a fighter that you have, the patience that you had, the persistence, and also your passion is what got you discovered and got you out there. That's very beautiful.
Absolutely.
So as I mentioned earlier and also shared with me, you're currently involved in some major collaborations. That is Unseen, DKF, and creating spaces for artistic collaborations. Can you tell us more about the projects that you're most excited about right now?
Wow, there is one that when you see me, you just know it's this one. Yeah? It's called Migrat. It's a platform. Migrat in general, it's migrant artist based in Poland.
Okay.
Migrat. And it's a project by Strefa Vonoslova. Bear with me. Also that name, I'm also...
Vonoslova.
Me too, I'm also struggling with it. Yes. Yeah. So, what we do basically as migrant is that we create a space and we try to amplify the voices of artists coming from different community, different regions, and we give them visibility. And Migrant, it's an online database that the idea of it is that you create your profile there, and then you can be seen by different institutions when they want to work. Let's say, for example, I'm looking to work with a radio host from Kenya. Yeah? So an institution knows exactly directly where to go and to find someone. And apart from that, we also provide a small micro grant and a project called...
This is through the Migrant?
Yes, through Migrant, called Use. You are at home. So we provide, we are lucky that we are still continuing this. We provide about 10 artists who comes from, there must be immigrants, There must be immigrants. And the most amazing thing that the level of your experience doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yes, and we don't like judge, or we don't have even actually big bureaucracy in this.
So just to get a gist of it, for Migrant, you have to have like an artistic sort of mind, talent, or something that is artistic somehow.
Yes and no.
Okay, elaborate.
Yes, because the idea of it is that maybe back at your home you are doing something, something either it's artistic, yes, maybe you are doing performance, maybe you are doing painting, maybe you are doing poetry, but you never continue it.
Yeah.
And when you are here in the new country, you would like to do this.
Yeah.
So this is what Migrant it is for. It's also about talent, So you have a talent, or you have that talent you never discovered by yourself, you know, about actually playing in theater, you know. So like me, I just the other not so long I realized that I could play in theater, you know.
Yeah.
So it's also a platform that can come and you can try even to find something in new. Yes, discover something in new.
Yeah, I think I need to come because I think I have a hidden talent that I haven't discovered.
Yeah, you are much welcome. You know, there are a lot like, you know.
So if Migrant discovers your talent, I think that's the place I should be.
That it is. And the most amazing part is also that because Migrant itself also act as a bridge for migrant artists in Poland. You know that now actually this city, speaking specific about this city now, let me tell you, it's amazing. It has really opened up, especially institutions. But now imagine this. You have somewhere from, let's say, Nairobi, and then you're an artist, you moved to Warsaw, and you'd like to do an activity. You don't need anything, but you need a space. There is we have these cultural spaces here in Warsaw, but there is also one challenge. You don't speak Polish.
Yeah.
You know, where do you start? Yeah, exactly. How to navigate there. So there is where the Migrant come in. Also, there is that you are an artist. We have, from our continent, we have so amazing, talented artists, painters, photographers. And sometimes there are opportunities here in some institutions, big institutions like MSN or let's say Zahenta. But there is this question, how, as an artist, how do I get there? Which kind of steps for me to be seen there, to collaborate there, So we act as a bridge that we reach out to those institutions and we let them know that, okay, they are community coming from, let's say, Ukraine, Belarus, or the continent of Africa, which has so many countries inside, or from the South America. And then we organize a networking meeting with either curators or the people who work there, and then they get to explain to the whoever is interested about the steps, how you can collaborate with them. And then we also encourage them to work with this community. And it has been very, very great success. Yes.
I like that. And I want us to take a short break. And when we come back, we're going to talk about community impact and Migrant itself.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
When a good girl gone bad, what you gonna do? Run, go meet a dad. You don't wanna do. Well, this is Southeast Hall. But the ranking what best, y'all. Watch this. Love confession. She's a heartbreaker. She bend over backbreaker. Steaming hot water vapor. I wanna take her. She's a heartbreaker. She bend over backbreaker. Steaming hot water vapor. I wanna date her. So tell me why you do me so. So tell me why you do me so. Baby, me not gonna let you go. Girl, me not gonna let you go. So tell me why you do me so. cash. Call you me honey, but you threw me pon trash. And you think say me gon' leave you like that? No way. Why you do me like that, yeah? Girl, I'm waiting on you, even if them hating on you. But me never send them go. In my life, I've never seen melanin so dark. You're a queen of the dance floor. Night socialite when I rubbish scene, baby. Would you put me in your diary? In my life, I've never seen melanin so dark. You're a queen of the dance floor. Night socialite when I rubbish scene, baby. Would you put me in your diary? She's a heartbreaker. She bend over backbreaker. Steaming hot water vapor. I wanna date her. She's a heartbreaker. She bend over backbreaker. Steaming hot water vapor. Boy, I wanna date her. So tell me why you do me so. So tell me why you do me so. Baby, me never let you go. Girl, me never let you go. So tell me why you do me so. Tell me why you do me so. Charlie, me never let you go. Tell me never let you go. I think I saw you in the magazine, or maybe on TV. Looking me up close when you're queen, you're a queen. And if you know me well, you know I don't kiss and tell, but I want you to myself, baby. In my life, yo, me never seen melanin so dark. You're the queen of the dance floor. Night session light on the legacy, baby. Won't you put me in your diary? In my life, yo, me never seen melanin so dark. You're the queen of the dance floor. Night session light on the legacy, baby. Won't you put me in your diary? She's a heartbreaker. She bend over backbreaker. Steaming hot water vapor. I wanna date her. She's a heartbreaker. She bend over backbreaker. Steaming hot water vapor. I wanna date her. So tell me why you do me so. So tell me why you do me so. Baby, me never let you go. Yeah, me never let you go. So tell me why you do me so. Tell me why you do me so. Charlie, me never let you go. Tell me never let you go. In my life, I never seen melanin body shaking like a tambourine all night. In a me head you are the melody, baby. In a me head you are the melody. In my life, I never seen melanin so dark. You're the queen of the dance floor. Night such a light quan Nairobi scene, baby. Won't you put me in your diary? Heartbreaker. She bend over backbreaker. Steaming hot water vapor. I wanna date ya, yeah. She's a heartbreaker. She bend over backbreaker. Steaming hot water vapor. I wanna date ya, yeah, 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 yeah.
Hey, welcome back to my Polska with Pascalia and Davine. And I'm your host, Davine. And today we are being joined by Stanley Ndua. And I gave his introduction earlier, but for those joining us, we'll be listening to Stanley and his work and what he's doing here in Polska. So before we took a break, we were talking about Migrat and other projects. And I had highlighted some other projects that you're doing, Unseen, DKF, and
African Days.
African Days 2026. So could you tell us more about those projects?
Okay. So Unseen, I'm one of the third curator of Unseen. It's a film club.
Mm-hmm.
And it's one of the project also for Strefa Vonoslova and artistic activities for Kaliska 810, our new space. So the idea is that we want to give a space for those unseen story films and also create a discussion around these films. And touching for last week, we had our first screening actually.
For Africa Days?
No, for Unseen. For
okay.
Unseen, yeah.
Okay.
And we were screening short films from Lebanon. And the idea is to going back to the reality of what's happening now and trying to showcase what's happening in different part of the continent, of the world.
Okay.
Yeah, so and Unseen in general is also to support upcoming movie filmmakers. providing a platform for them, and in general exchanging of ideas through films.
Okay.
Yes.
And African Days.
African Days.
Yes.
African Days. Yes.
I was in a community fellowship a while back, and I met some person from that fellowship, and he's from this Lublin, I think.
Okay.
He's from Lublin.
Okay.
And was also talking about African Days or Africa Day. I don't know.
Right.
So I was asking him, I have a friend of mine who is also organizing African Days. Is it the same thing or?
Most probably, but African Day is big, but I'll take you through what's going on this. So on May 25th, we are remember is the day when we commemorated when we started the African Union.
Oh,
so it's African Union Day. And then there have been an idea back from last year of creating something around this. That because African Days itself, it was this that every time when you go to I was going to some events, I would see something coming from our continent. It was always missing the voice from us, the voice within. So the idea came from there, and then we thought that maybe we could create a 3 days program focused on the reality, focus on the positivity of our continent, focus on that brighter side that people are never seen and are never told. And most important part being the people who are in front of this, being the one who are creating this. So African Days, we are going to start on 21st, Thursday, May, this year, until 24th. Yes, and it will be in having the program itself. It's structured through film, discussion, workshops, and also activities for kids.
And where is it going to be held?
I was heading there.
Okay.
So it will be held. We have this amazing new space, amazing new space here in Warsaw, in Kaliska 810 in Ohota. Yes, it's our new space, and basically there is where all these activities are going to happen. And also I would like to encourage, before even that time arrive, if you'd like to do something and you are looking for a space, or you'd like to be involved in many projects that we have, you are welcomed in our new space, Kaliska 810 Ohota. Yes.
Kaliska 810 Ohota. Is it a day event or
it will be 3 days?
I mean, during the day or runs?
So normally we have because it's new space actually. We are there almost. Okay, we will be there 1 year, but we moved in there last year November, October there. Yeah. So what's happening that I would encourage, if somebody wants to be involved, every Tuesday actually, every Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. I'm always there. And it's, I call it, we were laughing with my colleagues because I call it Kaliska Collective, but it turned out, it's like Stanley Collective there. But the idea itself is that every Tuesday you could come there if you want to have a space to work on your own project or you are to do your own studies. So every Tuesday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. we are open. And also on Wednesday, we have other activities. Around 11 a.m. we have a workshop for kids, for mothers. And on Thursdays, we also have, today is Tuesday, right?
Yeah, today
Tuesday at 6, we have something very amazing called Azili Warszawa. Yeah, so I think you are talking about that. You might have a talent somewhere.
That I have not discovered.
Exactly. So Tuesday
is the time to come and discover
at
my
6,
talent.
18.
Now, unfortunately, I'm here hosting. I can't be at 2 places at the same time.
But for those who can make it, we have a project called Azili Warszawa, and where people who doesn't even have knowledge, idea, or never did before anything connected with theater or performance, they can come there and you create in a group. And it's also a very amazing space, to meet other people coming from different background. So basically, we are open, and we are still, in this transition moment, trying to understand what and what and what. But we are always open, and we are always there to support in any way we can.
Wow, you guys are doing an amazing job. And speaking of the community impact, how do you think art helps the international community, like the immigrant community in Poland, see themselves differently? And how does it also help the Polish community see us, like the immigrants, differently?
Okay, so through arts, I think it's one of the, because if you are an immigrant here and you want to be connected and you want to connect yourself, you want to adapt, and you are doing something artistic, I think this is one of the best way that you could be seen. It could help you in that process of adapting and, understanding the culture itself. Yes, and this is what you have said, that how the Polish see us and how it's really amazing. It's really amazing, because you find out that people have this narrative or stereotype that maybe they know something about Africa through some books, or you saw some program on TV. but actually when you come and see an artist, coming from, there is one I like so much, he's from Rwanda, a very good, talented artist. So when you see the work he does, when he put his own imagination in his own work, so I believe that through art, it helped to create that dialogue of understanding between the host, the Polish community, as well the artists themselves, to adapting. And it also offers an opportunity, like you get to meet a lot of people. Because through your artistic work, you get to go moving from step A to 2, and you get to be involved in so many. And this open up you to like a lot of opportunity as well, and a lot of like a huge community around.
Okay, that's good. And I know you touched a little bit on this, but maybe some listeners could be asking right now, those who are artists, those who are photographers, or just people who are looking for a community, how can they get involved in your projects? Do you have any social media presence? How can they get to know you? And also a very pertinent question is, I just landed in Warsaw. I'm so artistry. I'm this person who is always looking for a community to belong in, or a community to belong to, and I don't know where to start. But as you mentioned, Migrat is there for everyone, but I've never heard of Migrat, or my friends, maybe the few people I know don't know about Migrat. How can they get to know about you people? Yes.
Thank you. First, you being curious and trying to find out is really first step, because it starts from there. I think the best way to find us, that you can find us through social media platform, Instagram, Migrat platform. Also our website, migratplatform.pl. But I would say that if you just landed now and you want to discover us, hey, quite a challenge, but not so big challenge. Because if you have that desire and you manifest, you want to meet a community, or you want to continue.
There's those people who are just, they want to be there, they want to be seen, they have this. I don't know.
Desire.
This desire.
Exactly. I can promise
they don't shy away from opportunities.
Exactly. And I can promise you, when you will just be around and the first person you will meet and you will ask about this, the first thing you will be told, it will be Migrat.
Really?
Yes. Actually, you'll be told about Strefa Vonoslova and then Migrat. This is definitely. Yes. So, but apart from that, what we are trying to do is that actually, honestly, communicating and reaching out to the community, it's quite challenging nowadays. And I'm not only saying the community of foreigners or immigrants, but in general, even the Polish community. So it's something that we are really, really like struggling with it. And we even came up to a point that, okay, we have to go now all the way, printing posters, But basically what we do is that you can meet, we are always around in different projects, different events which are happening around here. And specific, I think you know me very well. Every time when I see, I'm like, okay.
You have to promote your platform for sure.
Yes, but the idea is not only to promote the platform. The idea is to tell that, because I see myself like, as you have said, so you're from you just arrived, you're trying to navigate. So I'm always telling that could be me. And if I have something that I know, an opportunity I could share with somebody, a place that of community for you can come. So through website, I would say our Migrat channel, through social media, and of course we are trying to experiment different forms and methods, like to reach out to people. And actually our goal will be that, like, really, when you just arrived, and you want to do artistic, how would you find us and how will you know about us?
Yes.
So it's something we're working on it and improving it in the same moment, because we want it to reach to each and every person who it's possible.
Then another question that I don't know, someone may be asking or I may be asking, is it sustainable to just rely on art, or if an artist needs to have like a full-time 9 to 5, then do the artist work as a side hustle? Or here in Poland, is it sustainable to become an artist full-time?
Can I be honest? Because
Please.
you have asked here in Poland, you know?
Yeah, specifically, yeah.
Specific here in Poland.
Yes.
You know that in Kenya we don't have like, you know that doing art, it's something that you are doing art. Maybe now something changed, you know? But you know, art, you cannot depend on art, especially in Kenya. But I can tell you what I have just discovered, that through art, actually many, many young people that even I know some of my friends, they really live through art. And I even came to realize, and it's something that we will talk about this later on. I came to realize when I now picture it with back at home, I came to realize it's $1 billion industry.
For sure. And I don't know, okay, to cut you short, I don't know why, I don't know if it happens in other African countries, but Kenya, as for me at least, my experience in Kenya is you can tell your parent, I want to be a musician, I want to pursue photography, and they just let you go. It's not possible.
Exactly.
They'll tell you what happened to becoming an engineer, what
A
happened
lawyer.
to becoming a lawyer,
Yeah,
what
exactly.
happened to becoming a doctor. So they don't view the artist industry as something that can generate you
Can
income.
create jobs in general.
Yes. They just see it as a waste of time, or hiyo ni ya watu, sijui how they describe it, but they don't value this industry.
They don't see it professionally. You know?
Yes, and I think maybe most of us, especially millennials, we were discouraged to even try and tap into your talent because probably your parent wouldn't be supportive, and what was the point of you even pursuing it in the first place? But maybe in these coming generations, Gen Z, Gen Alpha, they are more, broad, and they can walk out and tell their parents, I'm doing this and this is my passion.
This is what I'm going to follow.
Yes. Yeah. So maybe back to what you're trying to put across.
Yes. I think that here in Poland, in general, people, being fair, you can really survive with art. Yeah, you can really survive through art. I know there are some challenges because, you know, we are all not lucky, you know. Yeah, we are all not lucky. But I think if you are well structured, you are well connected, you can really do survive with it. And I say like this because I see when I view, I know some other people, they still complain. But, you know, I really respect this and understand this. But, you know, when I have that mind that where I come from, even you don't have like a very good structure of funding for artists.
Yes.
You know, but here it's available. Even in here, there is some open calls. I'm like in shock. I'm like, what? How is that even possible? So I think we can be 50-50. I think it's something that you can depend on it, but it's worth having something else out there because also, you know, now the life have become very, very expensive. Yeah, you can't compare like, you know, 4 years, 3 years ago. I would say, oh no, you know, I said this country was very cheap, and it is still. We can still. But, you know, things have really, really changed. It have become expensive, and you find yourself, even if you're in this corporate job, you still have to find something else, but in general, better something than nothing. Yes, this is what I would say. So I think it's you can sustain, you can be able to live on it.
So the long shot is it's sustainable here in Poland.
It is.
Okay. I think ninataka learn more about migrants. Kwa sababu hii 9 to 5 imenishinda. Let me come and discover my talent, Tuko.
Really, do come. And you know, you have said something, and because you have mentioned this, like, if I can touch this briefly.
Yes.
Back at home, that when you want to do something, you know, I was doing some small of acting in school, and I was very good at it.
I was also in drama.
Okay. And, you know, it was never seen anything. And now when I came to Strefa, they were fighting with me, trying to convince me to really take part in theater. And I was like, oh my God, never. So what happened, I took part in fast performative. We had a call Plant Manifest. And I did send a photo to my mom, So I'll be like playing in the theater, and, you know, she couldn't still understand it. How?
Oh.
Especially that you are a very old guy, so
I know.
Yes. And it's something that even actually, honestly, when I was back at home a few months ago, even when I was I play in the theater, it was also, okay, now we are people are, there is other, it depends with who, you are meeting there, but you could see still there is this just maybe you are doing just for fun or just for hobby. Yeah, so you should come and see,
Yeah, I think I'll come. I'll try and come because I know I can act because I did that when I was in high school. But I don't know if I have any other talent. But before we continue with this conversation, we'll take another short commercial break.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
That's it, the end of the song. Next time you'll sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth put there to make you sit. Listen to what they give. Don't ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid. I need to run away from this and go get off the grid. Feel like my brain is overloaded, man, I'm losing it. Don't let them tell you what to do, man, they don't know shit.
Wow, this has been a very eye-opening conversation, and I just love how um, Migrant is, recognizing art and what is the word? Recognizing and
supporting, giving
yeah.
visibility. Yeah.
There's a word I was looking for, but yes, I like how Immigrant is getting involved and how it's exposing you out there. So maybe any word of advice you have for young people who are trying to discover their art, who are lost in their art, especially those who are now new in Poland, or even those who have been here for quite a long time, but they do not know what route to take, where to find you people, what to get involved in. what word of advice do you have, and how can you lead them to, taking part in this? Yes.
I would say that be curious and go out there. Really, really, especially if when I was, the advice I could give to even myself when I'm new, I would say really, really get out there, get involved, take part in different activities which are happening around the city. And this is how is the best way of being seen, because when you involve yourself, then it's easier to be involved, Yeah, so I think the best thing and the advice I would tell, especially to those who are like newcomers, I would just say, go out there and try to connect with the community. And different community than the one you come where you left.
Yes.
Yeah, because when you join other different community, you are exposed to different information, different knowledge, and this is the first step of growth. Yeah, so be curious, get out there, really, really, just roam around. Yeah, jitume, we say jitume. Just roam around, Yeah, and,
yes.
And just have, especially now, it's so amazing because I'm telling you that we have events even in English. Yeah, so every time I'm checking, even now, by the way, there is even guided tours in English and so on. Go there.
Yeah.
Go see what's happening, and then through that and that will lead to something.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the first step, I would say. And also because I came to realize that many people, and I really totally understand it. Maybe you have studies, you have job, you have other and there, so maybe they kind like get closed. They don't connect themselves with what's happening out there, and this is, I would say, it's a very big mistake to do. And if you are really, really able, gather yourself, try to find that courage to really even have a time to go around, see what's really like happening. It's really, really one of the most important things.
Wow, that's interesting. Now, are you fully immersed into the Polish culture yourself? Now that you're talking about culture and exchanges, have you fully immersed yourself into the Polish culture?
Actually, and I know some people might, kill me because of this. Actually, I came to feel like more Polish.
After only
but
8 years.
wait, but wait. But hold on. Yeah, but doesn't mean that I have forgotten my culture. But after living here for that long, adapting to this, you really behave the same. And you will, even you personally, you will not notice this when you are here. Go home.
That's when you'll
Then
realize.
it is the moment that, because I'm always going. The first week I'm very, very excited. The second week, then it starts all of the thing. I'm like, okay, no. If I was in my city, I would be maybe let's say like the way I was coming here today, I already had everything timed.
Yeah.
There will be metro, this. So Nairobi now will be starting, to think, but it doesn't, our city is very, very developed and, but you get to understand.
They need to just make some improvements.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, so I would say that connected to the culture, I really, really did adapt to this culture. And that is the biggest, because sometimes you meet somebody and ask you, why Poland? Because there is maybe sometimes they can wonder, why are you here? Because it's like obvious, maybe it's because of a job, this and that. For me, it's because I really connected, and I really feel like, when you arrive to a place that you really connect with the city itself. Yeah. So I really adapted to this culture, and especially the food.
Yes.
Yeah,
the food is amazing.
Yeah, no way, especially
Really?
Zup. When you put Zurek there for me. And Gwomki. Have you ever tried Gwomki?
I don't know. Labda nimekula na hata sijui nimekula.
Oh my God.
I just know I've eaten a lot of Polish food because of where I'm working right now. They do provide lunch, and so their menu is so diverse.
You should check that menu before eating. You should check if you try Zurek. I really, really recommend it. Yeah, so I would say that I really adapted to this culture, and the culture. There is no specific culture. There is many cultures. It's about you. Yes, but I really connected, and I feel very, very. I feel at home. Yes, always and happy, which is very, very important.
Wow. So pierogi for you any day?
No, thank you.
No.
For pierogi, I would say no.
Really?
Zup.
It's just zupa.
Zupa. Gwomki. There is one. It's with some beans, but I forgot the name of it. Yes, but mimi pierogi. No. Either with meat or no.
You don't want.
This is where we draw the line.
Wow.
Yes, pierogi. Thank you very much. But anything else from Zups, I'm there.
Anyway, final words, Stanley. Final words.
first, let me say thank you very much. And to you, to Pascalia. And she's back at home, I think, doing some very wonderful stuff there.
Yes.
And also, I would like to take this opportunity to say that you guys are doing such an amazing job, especially this platform and Radio IMRA. And also because there is some other colleagues coming from different, from Zimbabwe. I have a very good friend, Sean,
Yeah, he also has a segment.
Say hello to him. Yes. So my final word, thank you. And also I would like to take this opportunity to invite each and everyone out there from our community for African Days, which will be on May 21 until May 24.
Okay.
And I'm still open. We are still open. Anyone who wish to take part in the program, please reach out to us and let's get that chance and let's come together. We show our culture and we show to the people what they have never seen yet. Yeah. Yes. So I invite everyone and we are much open even to collaborate. And I look forward to seeing you there,
Asante. Thank you for the invitation.
You are welcome.
So, thank you very much for allowing to be part of us this day.
Thank you.
And for just being a bridge for our community.
Thank you
Very
so much.
important, and we appreciate the work that you do.
Thank you.
If no one sees you, we see you.
Oh, this is amazing to hear, It's a fuel.
Yes.
Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it.
What I realized is taking part of these community activities.
Yeah.
Sometimes you may feel like no one sees you. You just do them, and you even want to give up. But people see you, and people appreciate the work that you do.
Thank you very much. I appreciate this. I know that you will be ignored, you will be lagged, you will be dismissed. But in the end of the day,
keep going.
These words like yours, I haven't been told like this. I don't know why. Some of my friends out there, So thank you very much.
Davine is one of a kind.
Okay. But can I request a music?
Sawa.
Is it possible? Even if we don't have time, but maybe next time. Find me something from Fela Kuti.
Okay.
Especially if you would make it with What I Got No Enemy.
Okay. I got you, Stanley. Anyway, thank you very much.
Shukran.
And to our listeners, don't just stay on the sidelines. Get involved. I'm Davine. This is my Polska. And I'm out for the day. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Barua toka Jaramogi na Kenyatta, wanauliza kama Kenya kuko sawa. Nikawajibu Kenya tuko na disaster, watoto wetu wanazidi kuzikana. Na Tomboya ameshika tama, alituacha kama angali kijana. Je, angekuwa mambo yangekuwa sawa? Ndivyo walivyopanga Maulana. Deni mulizoacha bado tunalipa, na tumekopa zingine China. Tukajenga reli pia barabara, zilizobaki watu wakasanya. So tujiangalie, tuko pabaya leo kuliko jana. Sikio la kufa halisikii dawa. Tuko kwa Twitter tunajibizana. Tujiangalie bane, tuko pabaya leo kuliko jana. Tusipoziba ufa tutajenga kuta. Tusake zetu tungali vijana. Waumini kwa matrina, pasi kwa bima, kushoto fungu la 10 sadaka kulia. Ndio maana mbele ya kanisa mheshimiwa anakula sakramenti kabla ya raia. Siku za mwisho zimeshawadia, na revelation inatuambia hii generation inachoma picha. Ni generation yetu, so tujiangalie. Tuko pabaya leo kuliko jana. Sikio la kufa halisikii dawa. Tuko kwa Twitter tunajibizana. Tujiangalie. Tuko pabaya leo kuliko jana. Tusipoziba ufa tutajenga kuta. Tusake zetu tungali vijana. Mishuki alisema tufungeni mikanda. Ona leo twavuna tulichopanda. Kura zetu zilitugawanya, makabila na pesa pia tulimanga. So when you make your bed, usingizi gani tumelala? Tutajua tujui vision eti tabaki ni story. Tujiangalie, tuko pabaya leo kuliko jana. Sikio la kufa halisikii dawa. Tuko kwa Twitter tunajibizana. Tujiangalie, tuko pabaya leo kuliko jana. Tusipoziba ufa tutajenga kuta. Tusake zetu tungali vijana.
Dosi aliniambianga freedom never comes for free. We vote tribe ama real cash, ask Boni. Tuna Roma lia mwezi tajesu plus dogi. Wal mzima Twitter keotindo fast body. Ban pictures in Africa, black coffee and none. I'm richer than my neighbor but we're both in a slum. If the rich always win, why should the popular run? Unless democracy ni what you say my only for fun. Na hii weekend tuko church, tunauza sura kabisa. Post ya haga wenda poa sana na caption ya scripture. Kayondo gospel pitisha bagi ya sadaka kwa club, yeah. Traffic madrag ubaindai, traffic mandai zina drag. But maya mwizi amemeki stories za shamba amegrab. Kono inahonga imevaa bracelet ya colors za flag, yeah.